Hey, Kennedy, it's Grandpop and Lollie.
Hey, Kennedy!
Hey, so we thought we would read you a story if that's okay. Okay?
We're going to read you the story. It says, I wish that I had duck feet. Look at those feet. Can you imagine if you had feet that look like that?
It's a good story, so hang on.
Okay, so I wish that I had duck feet. I wish that I had duck feet, and I can tell you why. You can splash around in duck feet. You don't have to keep them dry. Look what he's doing. He's walking around in the water. Crazy boy.
And then, I wish that I had duck feet. No more shoes. No shoes for me. The man down at the shoe store would not have any sizes. You see?
So see, he's going to get his shoes from the shoe store, and he says, nope, I don't need those kind of shoes because I have duck feet. Look at your feet, Kennedy. Do you have duck feet, or do you have feet that wear shoes? If I had two duck feet, I could laugh at Big Bill Brown. I would say, you don't have duck feet. These are all there are in the town. So there's Bill, and he's showing Big Bill Brown his duck feet.
And then, well, I think it would be very good to have them when I play. Only kids with duck feet on can play this way. And look at this, Kennedy. They're playing in the water.
Look at him. His feet look just like the duck feet. Look at there. That's a crazy boy. But my mother would not like them. She would say, get off my floor. She would say, you take your duck feet and you take them out that door. Don't ever come in here again with those duck feet on. Now don't. So I guess I can't have my duck feet. I would like to, but I won't. Look at Mommy. She's been cleaning with a vacuum cleaner. But look what happened when he brought in water on his duck feet because he had been playing in the water. Mommy didn't like that.
And then, so if I can't have duck feet, I'll have something else instead. Say, I know what? I wish I had two horns on my head. That's crazy.
Look at that. Look at Mommy. Does Mommy have horns on top of her head like that? What about Daddy? What about Grandpa?
No, I don't have horns.
I wish I had two deer horns. They would be a lot of fun. Then I could wear 10 hats up there. Big Bill could only have one. Look at all those hats on his head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hats on that one head.
I think they would be very good to have when I play ball. Then nobody could stop me. No, sir, nobody at all. Look at that.
What's he doing, Grandpa? Can you see?
Yes, he's playing football. Look at there. Running past everybody. That's pretty amazing.
My horns could carry books and stuff like papers, pens, and strings, and apples for my teacher, and lots of other things. Can you see what he's carrying on his horn? He's got apples, he's got his lunchbox, he's got pens, he's got his books tied up with a belt. He's got all kinds of things tied up on his horns. That's pretty special.
Well, but if I had big deer horns, I would never get to ride. I could never ride the school bus. I could never get inside.
Look at there.
His
horns are too big
to
fit through the door of the bus.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to work, Grandpa. And so I won't have deer horns. I'll have something else instead. I wish I had a well spout. A well spout on my head. You know what whales do with their well spout? They squirt water out. He's going to be messy again, just like he was trying to get in the house with the duck feet. Let's see what happens next.
Those whales are big animals, aren't they? Well, then he says, when days get hot, it would be good to spout my spout in school. And then Miss Banks would say, thanks. You keep our school so cool.
Look
Well,
at
that would
that.
be interesting, wouldn't it, Kennedy? Having water all the time?
Looks like she likes it. She's catching it with her hand.
I know. It gets hot in Alabama, but it doesn't get hot in California, does it? So,
I could play all day in the summer. I would never feel the heat. I would beat Big Bill at tennis. I would play him off his feet. See, look, Big Bill's all sweaty and tired, but not him. He's got his well spout going, keeping him nice and cool.
well then, but my mother would not like it. I don't think she would. I know just what she would say. Not in the house. You shut that off. You take that spout away. And then she would say, I know that what she would tell me to do. I don't want that spout about. And when mother does not want a thing, it's O-U-T, it's out.
Look at there. He's getting all the water on the floor. But look at Mom. She doesn't like it. She's saying, you need to get that out of the house. What did she say, Dad?
Yeah.
O-U-T, out.
Sell it. That's right.
And so I will not have one. I don't wish to be a whale. I think it would be better if I had a long tail. Look at that tail. Look at the little bitty tail on the puppy dog there. But he's got a long tail.
Well then, I wish I had a long tail someday. I will, I hope. And then I'll show the kids in town new ways to jump a rope. Look at that.
That's so funny, Kennedy. Look, they're playing jump rope with his tail. That's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a long tail, I know what I would like. I would like to ride down State Street pulling girls on my bike. Look, she's got her skates on. He's riding his bicycle. And they're pulling her down the street fast. Look, everybody's looking. Even out the windows, they're looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like boys and girls are looking. They're even leaning out of the window because she's going so fast.
Well, I wish I had a long tail, and I can tell you why. I could hit a fly 10 feet away and hit him in the eye. Well, I know Mrs. Banks would like this. She would smile and she would say, no other boy in town could hit a fly so far away. Look at there.
He's taking there's a fly buzzing around the classroom, and they just got him to use his tail to splat that fly. Zzz, and he was gone, and everybody was happy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had a long tail, I know that Big Bill Brown would tie me in a tree. I know he would.
Oh,
and
no.
then how would I get down? I don't think I would like it with my tail tied to a tree. The more I think about it, no, not a long tail for me. That does not look fun to me either, Kennedy.
No. Well then, and so if I can't have a tail, I'll have a long nose. A nose just like an elephant's. The longest nose that grows. You know what an elephant is, Kennedy? It's a long nose, a long trunk. Well then, I wish I had a long nose, and I can tell you why. I think it would be very good to get at things up high.
Look at there. He's using his tail trunk nose to get the cookies off of the top shelf.
That's right, that long nose. Just like an elephant.
Just like an elephant. Every kid in town would love it, but every kid but Big Bill Brown, every time I saw him, I would sneeze and blow him down. He said, achoo! And look what Big Bill Brown did. He fell down. That's crazy. Do you sneeze loud like that, Kennedy? Sometimes Grandpa does.
Yes, I do. I like to sneeze a lot. Well, say, I could help the firemen. That's a good idea. My nose would be just right. I could help them put out fires 100 times a night. Look at there. Kennedy, helping the firemen, that's a good thing, right? Firemen take care of us and protect us.
Oh, I would do a lot of things that no one ever did. Everyone in town would say, just watch that long-nosed kid. He's playing on the monkey bars there. And even the puppy dog is watching him because he's so crazy.
crazy. What's going to happen next? Well, but if I had a long, long nose, I know what Dad would do. My dad would make me wash the car, the house, and windows too.
Oh my goodness.
Got some work to do now, Kennedy, if you have a nose like that. Look at there, just like an elephant. But there's things you could do.
He didn't want to be busy.
No.
My dad would make me work all day and wash those things with that hose. I guess it would not be so good to have a long, long nose. He doesn't look happy. Look at his face.
Yeah.
He looks kind of sad right there because he doesn't want to have to wash the car and wash the house.
Well, now, let me think about it. All these things I want are bad. And so I wish. What do I wish I had?
So see, he had the big horns on his head. He had the trunk for the nose. He had duck feet. He had a long tail and a spout on the top of his head. He says, I wish I had something else. What do I wish I had? I know what. I know just what. I know just what to do. I wish I had all of those things. I'd be a which, what, who. If I could be a which, what, who, I'd jump high in the air, I'd splash and spout and run about, and I'd give the town a scare. Ooh, look, he's got his nose and his feet, he's got the spout and the horns, and look what that does for everybody.
It's crazy. Look at that.
They've never seen anything like that
That's
before.
so silly. How's this going to end? Well, but the people would not like it. No, they wouldn't. They would be so scared, I bet. They would call the town policeman. They would catch me in a net. Oh, my goodness.
They're trying to catch him because they don't know what to do with him. You need to stop that. Look at her. She is not happy.
That's right. And policemen protect us. We like policemen.
They would put me in a zoo house with my horns and nose and feet and hay, just hay, 2 times a day is all I get to eat.
That doesn't sound like fun, Kennedy.
It does not.
No, it doesn't. Well, I think I would be very sad when people came to call, so I don't think a which, what, who would be much fun at all.
Look at him.
Yeah, it's sad.
He's sad.
Yeah, it's so sad.
And so I think there are some things I do not wish to be. And that is why I think that I just wish to be like me.
That's right, Kennedy. Just be you.
Look at him. He threw everything away because he was just perfect the way God made him.
That's right.
Just like you.
That's right, Kennedy.
You are perfect. Just like the guy who wanted to have duck feet.
Yeah, but none of that works because you just want to be happy with who you are. And Kennedy, we love you very much, and we can't wait to see you in September, in a couple weeks, really.
Yeah.
So in September. So we love you, Kennedy, and bye-bye.